Hello everyone, Janie Casey here. Today is Wednesday, 25th March 2020. I've wanted to do this video a while back, but due to work and just general being busy here in New York City, I was not able to. However, now we're all under self-quarantine, so I have some time on my hands. Now what I'm holding here is the 2020, let me make sure my address is covered, the 2020 census form. I don't know if you can see that. So this is not the form per se, but this is the second notice. So the first one, they mail this to each household. They send the first one and it gives you an ID number, and it tells you that if you do not, you can fill out the census online. It's very quick and easy. I did it last week. And if you do not have that ID number, if you didn't get the form, or if you didn't get the letter or the notice, or you misplaced it, you can just simply go online and indicate that you don't have an ID number, and you can still take the census. You just fill in your address, etc., and move forward. What that ID does is just shorten the steps so that you don't have to put your address or your name. I believe it would just jump straight to asking you for how many people live in that house, because it would already have your address. So it just to skip over a step. But please do not fail to do the census. I believe the deadline is coming up. It's very, very important. To tell you how important the census is, it's been all over the television, but for COVID-19, that was really what was running, constantly on the television. It's the census and reminding people to do the census. Now, I didn't get a notice to my home address. I kept looking out for it. I didn't get it. So this one is the second notice. So the first notice is a big square envelope, right? Medium-sized square envelope. And then the second notice that follows that is this regular size first class envelope. So I got this second one after I had already filled out the census online. So what I did is I went online, I indicated that I didn't have an ID, and I was able to complete the census nonetheless. And where it asks for your race, you pick Black or African American, and then underneath that it gives you an option to pick specifically what your ethnic description is, and right there I put Biafran, Biafran. In my case, I actually made it in just with the capital B and everything else lowercase, because I didn't want them to miss the spelling at all, because sometimes some people see a capital I and they think it's an L. I didn't want any errors. So you can go ahead and do this, and I did that for all my family members. So please, if you are a Biafran, do not fail to put Biafra in that slot. Now, I'm somebody who, when I get forms, I don't like to indicate Black, because I don't like the colorisms, the whole black, white. I don't think people are really black or white. I personally prefer to call myself an African, but this is very, very important. Just check the Black/African American box, and then underneath there, most importantly, make sure you indicate that you are a Biafran. This counts. If this is not important, the Nigerian government or whoever their mouthpieces are would not go around making silly videos telling people to indicate that they are Nigerian and to be proud to be Nigerians. It's craziness. Please indicate Biafra there. So that's it for that, but make sure you do it because the deadline is coming up. And I'll tell you, the way I filled out my census, since I didn't get the first notice on time, I ended up getting it the day I completed the census. But I was actually on YouTube watching a video, and the commercial came on for the census. When that advertisement or the commercial came on, underneath it, I usually skip the ad, but underneath it, it actually had a link to take you to the government's website to complete the census. So I clicked on that link and I was able to complete the census. So this is how important it is. They are actually putting it in YouTube ads, putting it on television, major TV networks. That's because it really counts. What you put on there counts. It represents something. So if you want to be counted and if you want to be represented, if we really want our voices to be heard, if we want to be noticed as a group of people who actually identify ourselves as Biafrans, is very important. This is a way to have a silent protest against the Nigerian government and against this falsehood that we've been put under. It's a way to have a silent protest against that, and it's also a way to, this is, consider this to be a referendum of sorts here in the United States. So please don't fail to do that.